Cheryl Lacey Donovan, and I'm here today because several people have come to me and asked me, what do you do when you're at the end of your rope? What do you do when the odds are stacked against you? Well, the easy response to that is tie a knot in it and hang on tight, because it's one thing that I know for sure: trouble doesn't last always. So what you really need to do is take an inventory of your life. Look at where you've been, where you've come from. Look at where you are right now, and then think about where it is that you want to go. When you look at where you've come from, many times you'll be able to find some gratitude and some thankfulness in all of the things that you've been through, even the bad things. Because remember, all things work for your good. Everything that you've been through has happened for a reason. And whatever that reason is, even if it's to teach you a lesson that you needed to learn, it is going to work out in your favor. I think one of the best examples of that is what I heard Tyler Perry say one day. He was talking about his estranged dad, who he became close to after many, many years of issues of being apart. And one of the things that he said was this: my father taught me the type of father not to be. And I may be paraphrasing a little bit, but it was really a profound statement. And what he was really saying is that even in the bad things that we deal with in life, there are lessons to be learned, even if those lessons are lessons about how we should not be or how we should not treat people. So take inventory of your life. The next thing you want to do is to create an action plan. Once you sit down and look at where you've been, look at where you are right now, and identify where it is that you want to go, you need to create an action plan to help you get there. And don't get these real big, wild expectations. Take little baby steps. Take little bitty actions to move you to the manifested promises that you want to see in your life. Because at the end of the day, it's about what's on the inside of you. You have to look inside yourself for the changes that you really want to see. So create that action plan. Maybe you want to move to a different location. Well, maybe you need to begin or need to start with just saving a little bit of money at a time. One action tip that I learned from the money lady many years ago was that you could take a $5 bill. That's right, a $5 bill. And every time you have a $5 bill, you just put it away. It can be in a shoebox, it can be in a fish bowl, it can be in the cookie jar. Just take that $5 bill and put it away. You can spend any other denomination of money, but the $5 bill, do not spend it. And just do that for about 30 days. You'd be surprised at how much money you've actually saved. Or you can just take 10% of your income each and every month and put that aside, no matter what that 10% looks like. And then after about 30 days or so, look at that and see what you have. So just little bitty baby steps, nothing big, nothing huge. Maybe cut back if you have a particular habit that you enjoy. For instance, I really like Coke. And I've really done a lot better at that, at drinking the Coke. But maybe for a while, just don't drink the Coke. Take the change that you would use to buy your Coca-Cola, put it away, and you'd be surprised at how much money you save. So those are just a few little bitty tips that can help get you motivated and stimulated to making your action plan that's going to get you to where you want to go. Or maybe it's additional education that you need. Maybe you can't go to a 4-year college. Maybe you should look at a 2-year college or a vocational or proprietary school. Or maybe you just need to take a few courses online that are not very expensive. Believe me, there are little bitty things that you can do that can help you to get to where you want to go. Let's see, what else can we look at? How about facing your fears? Facing your fears, that's a biggie. You know, a lot of times we're afraid of failure. We're afraid of what people might say about us. We're afraid of rejection. And for some of us, we may even be afraid of success. But listen, until you face those fears, you are not going to get to where you want to go. So it is important for you to face your fears. Sit down, look at the things that make you afraid. Make out a list of all of those things that you're afraid of. And then on the next column, put down the worst case scenario. And then in the third column, look at how you can change those scenarios around. Those 3 steps will help you to get to a place where you can face your fears. And then you also have to be willing to identify your truth. Identify your truth. Let's face it, a lot of the times when we find ourselves against a wall or when we find ourselves at the end of our rope, it's really about the things that we have allowed to occur in our lives. Yes, I said it. We have allowed it. No, we may not be able to control the individuals that may have hurt us. We may not be able to control those individuals that have betrayed us or mistreated us or whatever the case may be. But we can control how we respond to what they've done. And if our response is to allow what they have done to continue to keep us in bondage, then we are a part of the reason that our backs are against the wall. So we need to identify our truth, move forward from it, and get to the place and the next level, which is where we need to be. So I hope these few things that I've told you on today have helped you with what you need to do when your back is against the wall or when all the odds seem to be stacked against you. If you'd like to find out more, visit me at coachingwithcheryl.com. That's coachingwithcheryl.com. You can also connect with me on Facebook at Cheryl Lacey Donovan, or you can tweet me at C. Lacey Donovan. That's at C. Lacey Donovan. I look forward to hearing from you, and please feel free to tweet me about your journey when your odds are stacked against you. And remember, as always, that God can do exceedingly and abundantly more than you could ever ask or think, according to the power that worketh in you. Be blessed.